Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, back again for my post-market wrap-up, my lovely post-market wrap-up. Monday, June 25th, 2018. The closing bell just went off about 3 minutes ago. Did you happen to catch the last hour here with regard to these markets? Let's just recap and focus on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I understand it's not the broader index, but let's just look at that for a moment. 1 hour ago, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down nearly 500 points. In the last hour, it must have been a whole bunch of banks and who knows who, maybe it's the Federal Reserve's trading desk, went in there and bought a lot of stock and managed to push the Dow Jones Industrial Average, although it still ended lower, only down about 325 points in an hour. I think that's pretty profound, don't you? Now, if you happen to see the video that I did earlier today, I explained to you that this market was very unhappy about the economic news that we got regarding the Chicago Fed National Economic Index going negative. Well, if you followed the financial channels today, they barely spoke about it. What they did focus on, and they want you to believe that this market had this massive swing because of President Trump's tweets. I'm sorry. No, that's not true. They did this for several reasons. Number one, the market seems to shrug off every single tweet from the president. And number two, it's a distraction. They don't want you to understand that everything they've been fist-feeding you is a lie. There is no, this is not the booming economy that they want us to believe. Sure, the stock market's been booming pretty good, but that's about it. A couple of other things here. Earlier today, cryptocurrencies were catching a nice bid. They did catch a bid by the end of the day, but that weaned off big time. Gold finished down, silver finished down, the dollar finished down, bonds finished about flat. But I think, we witnessed another one of these days here. The plunge protection team, this is a real entity. Look it up. It's not a conspiracy theory. They got in here and made sure that last hour that the markets didn't finish down so low. The fact of the matter is pretty straightforward here, people. And I asked you to do this in the video from earlier. Look around you. More and more homeless people on the streets, people requiring public assistance. It's just insane what we're witnessing here, and they think we're all, frankly, mental morons or midgets or whatever you want to talk about. They think we don't see this stuff. They tried to tell us that there's no inflation for the longest time, and that those of us that spoke up about it were crazy. But now they're admitting that there's inflation. They're also admitting that it looks like there's a housing bubble, believe it or not. So these things are coming to light. And today was a classic, look here, don't look here. They did not want to talk about the Chicago Fed National Economic Indicator going negative. No. Let's make this all about Trump tweets. So the market, so people think that everything is just dandy here. No, I'm not saying that this market isn't going higher. They're going to attempt to prop this all up. Tomorrow, the next day, I don't know. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me at all. What did I do today? I entered 3 positions today. I bought calls on the Qs earlier when it dipped and went back up. I waited for it to drop the market. I bought calls on the SPY twice on. I don't want to short it. Could I have made more money going short here? But look, they're determined to prop this up. Imagine if you would have went short that last hour, you would have got cremated, because they made sure they propped this up. Buy the dips. If you're trading, shorten up your timeline. I was trading on a 10-minute timeline today. Did okay for myself. I'm happy. we'll see how this plays out tomorrow as well. Anyway, so again, classic. Look here, don't look here. Well, anyway. All right, with that said, we will reconvene in the morning right here. See you then.